Well, hello everyone, welcome. I actually cannot believe I'm making this video here. But yeah, no, we're actually back in Genshin. I know I said I actually wouldn't touch this game for like honestly again, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A character release, and I just couldn't stay away. I That's what happened to me. And I'm actually haven't summoned on her yet, but as you all may know, Nefer release Nefertiti. And I, I looked at some of the. My brother showed me
We should take a break
the
after all
theme
that
on it,
running
and
around.
among things, I decided today was going to be a grinding day,
Let's
and
rest here for a bit.
I actually originally was going to actually just grind up a little bit of Woowa, but Woowa wasn't actually responding today, so I thought it'd be kind of funny to, hey, instead of playing Woowa, let's play some Genshin, because I had no other plans, nothing in mind. I was gonna play some Sentinels as well, but I was like, nah, maybe Sentinels for next week, perhaps. I just really wanted to play some Woowa, but like, I have no idea what kind of just didn't work. So I thought, hey, I might as well just hop into Genshin and see what happens. Because again, the release Nefertiti. Well, let's think he's Nefer, but I saw her release and I was like, yes, please, I need her. So we're actually gonna try it. We have 30 summons and then another 8,000. I think we can also get probably more from the shop as well. I don't think I have enough right now, but I do believe we bargain. Nope, bargains are gone. I guess I must have gotten them from this. Yeah, I have 8 days left, so we're probably fine. And 8 days it resets. I don't know how much the banner has. Does it have 8 days? No, we can get it. But yeah, we have 30 pulls. I have like zero pity basically. I did actually previously get Arena twice, so we basically have no like guarantees. Period. We actually got them. I didn't actually pull on her because again I pulled on her back in March. So I was like, yeah, let me try and see if I can get Farina, and then I got her twice. So that was something. So I actually did already play a little bit beforehand, not super recently, because again, I kind of ended up just kind of like blanking out on Genshin for a bit, and I just didn't want to play it. So I'm probably gonna summon some a bit. Hopefully we get her. If not, this might be the return of the grind. We have 18 days. Again, it actually I am noticing by the way. It now actually tells you how much money you might spend on this banner. So the consolidated probability of obtaining 5-star events, exclusive characters, including with guarantees and capturing ratings is 1.103%. The UST estimation, I don't know what EOC means, of obtaining a classic character and exclusive character may vary from 198 to 475.2 if purchased in USD. The 5-star event exclusive character can only be obtained. Ignore enough rating, but actually, we'll talk a little bit more because again, it is grinding day Tuesday, upgrade hell Thursday, right? Not grinding day Tuesday. That would have been like, not a bad name, but upgrade hell Thursday. Um, so we will be upgrading Nefer if we do get her. But I do actually want to talk a little bit about a few quality of life updates that Genshin has gotten. That has made it easier for me to actually do my dailies. And I will give them credit for where credit is due. Um, And again, it is one of those things that they really needed to do anyway. So they actually are now allowing you to double up the amount of stamina you consume now, and this can be applied to double up events. So if there's events that basically double up the amount of rewards you get for that applies to that as well. So that's been pretty good. Um, I have I did it when I kind of came back, right? And I thought it was really nice. They also now no longer have hidden stats essentially, right? So you can actually, if you actually get a piece, right? So and I did actually try a little bit on this. Again, I haven't had the greatest luck. This is just still Genshin system, but if you get a piece that doesn't actually have, yep, if you get a piece that doesn't actually have the the fourth stat unlock, it now actually tells you it's unactivated. So there's no longer a hit or miss. You now know which stats you're gonna get. They also released a new system as well that essentially allows you to reroll the stats on it, which I think is pretty good. Again, I don't have enough of the feathers for this to be effective. However, I definitely think it's a great step forward for Genshin. Now, I do believe it would be nicer if they give us more feathers, because as it stands already, you need so many to maybe get a good piece. And again, you can reroll it, you can kind of combine it in like a lot of different times, but again, it's not necessarily the greatest thing ever. Now, I will tell you this, with the whole release of that, I definitely thought it was pretty nice, and I did actually have some pieces that might have been useful. Now, setting that aside, what what can it what can we do, right? So what are we gonna do today? So if we get Nefer, we're actually gonna be probably grinding up most of her materials. I don't know exactly what I need to do to get her get her stuff, because again, I didn't pre-watch any of this. I just kind of said, "Hey, fuck it, let's go in here." Um, but yeah, no, let's actually get right into it. And yeah, no, this became a bit of an impromptu summon video, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. We're gonna skip it because I don't really. Oh, look at that. Shinshio. Cool. I guess I didn't have him. No, I have him more duped up. I believe he's pretty good. So not the worst thing ever. I don't really care if it's a character. Oh, look at her. What's this? Yao Yao. No, oh, she's a full arm user, so she's a spear user. Lovely. Um, again, I don't have much necessarily hope for this to get me anything, but a man can hope, right? Is the 30th full? Nothing yet, so I think I'm just gonna skip this one. Shinsho. We actually got a first weapon. What do we got? Sacrificial bow. That's not necessarily the worst thing ever, but I do like the sacrificial weapons are not too bad. Again, definitely a bit of a one of those things that if we don't get anything, I. Oh wait, look at that. Okay, early 4-star, early 5-star. My bad. Damn, I did not actually expect that. Oh my god, my heart just gonna sink. We got fucked. We actually got so fucked. God, why? Oh god, why? To quote a great man who once said, "Hey, at least you got it early." 40 pulls. Okay, love it. So, well, we might actually... No. Alright, I have a plan, right? I think we're gonna go grind up for the, Holy... I thought I've already maxed you out. Like, did I not? Oh, that is a lot of fucking characters, actually. Holy shit. That's a lot of 4-stars. God damn. I know these are probably rarer than, like, some 5-stars sometimes, but god damn, bro, come on. Alright, let's see. We got 2 more. Ooh, what would we get? It's a spear. Pavonius Lance. Crit hits have 60% chance to generate small particles, which are Alright, last temple, though. I don't have much hope, but, I mean... I don't know, man. That's tough. That's tough shit. That is just tough. Let me see. How much did I get from that? We also get like a couple. We think we get a couple pulls as well. Nothing too crazy, because again, we are kind of looking at normal Genshin BS. I was supposed to do this, but I don't have enough time anymore.
I know.
You know, I was supposed to pick a character out, but I guess I never did, so now I'm missing a character. Rip Bozu, I guess. I couldn't pick. Chi-Chi's still up for Fortuna. No. I have not used cheating since a long time. That is my first like that is my first just that is my first hard fuck. You know, I come back, you know, and Chi-Chi just says, no, you can't play this fucking game. The first time I actually got like lost my 50-50 properly, it wasn't even like I actually did lose it to Gigi. Technically speaking, like a long time ago. That is tough as balls though. Hold on. Cause I do get like a pull from just like the amount of forcers I have, right? Gift shop, commons, bargains, artist exchange. This I guess I'm gonna what? I don't need that. We can get 10 more pulls, so let's do that. Let's get another temple, right? Then I think for this, the plan is gonna be, I think probably grind up a little bit, honestly. Normal stuff. Yep, nothing, absolutely fucking nothing. Take fucking, of course. I got a fucking book. Is this? Ooh, it's a crit damage book. How far are we? That's like 50 pulse already, right? History, right? Let me. For arena fetcher. No. Damn, bro, that's so tough, though. You know, and again, I'll tell you something, right? So in Genshin, the rates have always been pretty trash. I stand by that. The fact that I did get Farina twice, though, is kind of a miracle in itself. And I did not feel it like that. Oh. Oh? That's... How the fuck did I ult? I clicked Q. I'm a bit used to clicking Q for a lot of just reloads, so it didn't make sense why that ulted. But actually, let me see what can we do, actually. No, we're not gonna do this, we're gonna do this later. Ancient Ruins, Sleep Within Tides. We have 21%. Complete the Shoemaker's Children Go Barefoot. Complete progress in Baja Isle by 40 to 60%, and then you get 400 pulls. Painful, we're not really gonna do that. Elegy of the Faded Moonlight. No need for that. I think this event is pretty ass. They give you like a guaranteed 5-star dupe, which again, it's cool in theory, but a lot of old like newer players can. I mean, you can grind that if you're like a new player, but it's not really great per se. Not nor easy to do, to be honest with you. Maybe later. The battle pass. Ready? I'm trying to think of what to do right next. I am out of ideas, gems wise. I kind of just played the game normally, and I got like a bunch of gems and stuff. Yeah, I'm not necessarily in a rush, but let's actually like. Dude, I don't even know if I have any like current Genshin players, because again, I vilely despise the fucking rates on this. To be honest, the game was nice. The story has been pretty decent. Animations have been passable. What irked me more than anything at this point is two things, right? So originally I was gonna talk about this because I did actually. I ended up summoning on Sid Lolly. I actually got really fucking lucky on this, and I don't know if I'd mentioned this, but I didn't want to make a video on this. Why? Why did I not want to make a video on this? Because the entirety of me getting this fucking character was literally fucking luck. That is one thing I want to say. It is actually ludicrous that I actually got this character. I love Sidlali story-wise. She was actually probably the more interesting characters in the entirety of Natlan. And as it stands now, my entire party has been just kind of Natlan characters. And I think that's kind of for obvious reasons. They're pretty fucking strong. Obviously, I don't think they're going to be as strong as a not-Cry character, so that's something that we're going to talk a little bit about. Again, not-Cry characters are characters from basically here, right? This new region right here. This is not Cry. Land of the Moon, basically. If you're a Marvel Rivals enjoyer, it's Land of the Moon! Yeah, no. Moon Knight visits here and there. The Moon Goddess, it's friends with Conjure. But, yeah, I have little things to really think about. I think currently, like, the best thing we can do is, I think it's just exploration. I'm not gonna do the daily stuff. I can just complete them like, throughout other different quests. Let's see. One of the ways, if you wanna hear some advice, one of the ways I actually found out to like, you're actually able to get some of the not some of the gear, but some of the things since they're like for some characters, like gear, equipment.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see.
Hold on, I think we probably go to Notgra actually. I haven't really, I just got a quest and I just kind of pushed it up. I actually walked over here, by the way. Oh, laggy. Hello. Maybe he's recording stuff. Amazing bots. Grab this, grab this. My fit, by the way, not cry. By the way, so I actually originally complained a lot about the getting the fucking crystal cores because it was the only way to really use up your stamina fast in a sensible manner. Now, I actually do have a bit of an issue now, among things, right? And I'm kind of like dragging my mind all over the place, but so commissions, right? So, as you may know, commissions can be done with stamina. Now, here's one thing: if you already did everything in the game, there's not much left for you to do commissions-wise because you only get essentially the longevity points or the redeemable easy quests, basically, right? This is, by the way, this changes the magnetic spectrum. I don't really need it for now. Oh. There's nothing here. Here. Again, I haven't really explored it too much because I'm God, it is honestly a little too much to explore. Did I make this video just to talk about this? Honestly, yeah. Honestly, half of me is just yeah. Because again, I want to talk a little bit more about Genshin, right? Because I think it's gotten to a better spot as it is now over time. I think competition has really kind of accrued like more realistically necessity for Genshin to improve, and that's always a good thing. Because again, I don't know if people really are talking too much about Genshin. Again, all the content creators that I kind of watch, amongst a few of them, right? They're kind of not really talking about it anymore. And it's for a couple of reasons, right? I think the problem is just Genshin, again, has not necessarily. It's a pretty standard game. I think it's one of the best exploration games for general audiences. Now the problem is that the game itself has a lot of bad interactions with players, right? Now, what am I referring to, right? I think Gacha is like one of the main things. Bro. Oh, give me the core. Well, not so much interactivity as it is just. By the way, I have a bit of a headache, so I apologize if like some of my thoughts don't make too much sense. Yeah, no. Dude, I'm so out of it, dude. I can't. I'm kind of still mad over the fucking polls, bro. Oh, dude, yeah, no. I wanted to just play the game, man. And that's kind of, I think where it lies, bro. Because again, like, I wanted to play it. I wanted to just play it, right? And half of it is just like, I need an excuse to play it.
Oh, wow. Where did my sunglasses go?
These turn me into this thing. What is the point of this thing? And it makes me faster, which is I like. But hello. Ooh, that can be. Yeah, I think again one of the things that I did want to give him credit for is the amount of crystal cores and Noctri. I don't know if that's a necessity for a bunch of different items because again I haven't played endgame in this game right at this point, right? So again I'm a bit out of the loop. But my expectation and my presumption, right, is that they are used by some crafting materials in game, and again, that may not necessarily be a good thing, but it is a better thing that you actually use them like that. I guess the deprecation of just the crystal cores is a good thing in my opinion, though. Crystal cores have been in game since the beginning, like since the beginning of Genshin, and has only been up until like about around the past year when I've really just, I wouldn't necessarily say seen a change, right? Also, these guys kind of have like a really giga chat bleed.
Show no mercy. Lolling, eats Papa. Burn it down.
But yeah, no, like the way that the game has really just, yeah, like seeing the bleed is fucking brutal.
Letting brave names echo. Rise with the sun.
But yeah, but the way that the game has really
The
just
rewards of
been
adventure worth remembering.
was back in the day, right? Is with the whole necessity of needing to farm like a good spot of like essentially like farming for your stamina, right? I think that's always been kind of bullshit. Because again, I understand to a certain degree, like, oh hey, you can do these things, and yeah, hey, you can like farm. Whatchamacallit? Not farm the game, but you can grind your stamina. You can use your stamina. You can grind it the normal way. Or you can use it with the crystal cores, which again takes you probably somewhere between it's a difference between taking like 5 minutes in like a quest. Or oh, actually, let me give you an extra statistic. Right? So it takes me about a minute to clear some of the essentially the artifact dungeons, right? So it takes me about a minute. That's every time. That's not including the reload time. So I would probably give it about 2 minutes per clear. So it takes you about 4 minutes of total clear time. Assuming, oh well, now it takes you 2 minutes, right? So it used to take you, I said like 3 times you should clear, like used to clear it, right? So if you actually do the math, right? So every single day you get about 200 stamina maximum, right? Or 200 of the little the resin, the original resin, right? So you get about 200 of that. Um, the way you used to do it before was you essentially could either beat the fuck out of a quest 10 times without using up your condensed resin, or you can use this, or you can use your original resin about like 4 times, or you can use this 4 times or 20 or like 10 times, right? Because I guess it really depends on the like what content you're clearing, right? So there's some that take 60, there's some that take 40. Again, it kind of varies a bit. I think. Let me actually see how much does this take. Yeah, 20 stamina, right? So this takes 20 stamina. Um, this by itself is not the big issue. It's the problem is that in order for you to clear this in a sensible manner, right? Instead of having to beat this thing 10 times over, you could beat it in 5. That was, in my opinion, rather ludicrous. Because beating something 5 times, where it takes you like 2 minutes, is insane. Right? So you could probably spend like 10 minutes. I want to say like per day, it's like 10 minutes just farming around, like probably like closer to like half an hour to grind for the little crystal cores. And personally, I had like a spot that I used to go farm them like every other couple of days, right? Because again, I didn't want to grind up the thing like fucking like what should we call it? Yeah, like the 3 times or the uh how many times? The 6 times I needed to do it because you only need to technically consume 120 stamina to clear your daily quest is what it was. And again, I'm a big prevailer on doing your daily quests on games like this. Um, However, Genshin was probably one of the first places where I almost wanted to just not do it because it was just irritating. So I have my personal spots. So, take for example, from Children of the Echoes, there's like 3 crystal cores right here that I started using after I came back. Used to go to Liyue and just teleport over to. Is it here? Yeah, right here. No, it's not here. Is it right there? No, I think it was right here actually. No, that's not it. Treasure trove, that's not it. No, right here. So I actually used to go all the way here. I used to teleport to Crystal Clear Fuller Mountain Cavern, and I would take the so I would start here. I would make my way here. I would travel over here, get like the 2 crystal flies over here, and then I would kind of travel around here and get what is like a bunch of 3, and I could only manage to catch like a couple here. But that was kind of like my every couple of days, kind of my what I would say kind of like a daily situation, right? Where you just kind of go find some flies. Catching flies is the actual job you have to do in Genshin, which is actually kind of insane to me. And now with the release of Notcry, and kind of more as more recent things, they've made it much more sensible. They've made it far more sensible to just farm these things, right? Or just grind your stamina out is the main thing, right? And again, while I understand that used to be like one of the more common things that you used to do, like, okay, let's not necessarily grind up the stamina, but I guess it just actually would be that. I find that irritating because again, now they fixed it. You can now use 2 times the stamina you could before, which thank God. Like, why didn't you do this sooner, kind of thing? But even then, it's not enough because I still have to beat the game. Like, again, like take for example, in Sendless, you can use up 100 stamina at once, basically. I think you get more bang per buck for in WoWa, but in Zenless, you basically can do that in two goes. Like use up your entire stamina bar. So like it makes me question like why didn't they do this sooner? I think I am gonna probably come back on a different video rather than upgrade health first because again, we're kind of just going around exploring, just trying to see if we can get some currency. As we're kind of just talking about this game, it's gotten better. Now, again, I haven't played it too often recently because I just kind of been tired from really just playing Gacha games recently. And it's mostly been because there's just a lot of events and sometimes no like real content to them, or nothing I can really do that feels satisfying is my main thing. And again, I am actually starting to work towards kind of like a PC now, right? So, kind of like saving up for that is what it's looking like. So, what I will say this, right?
Bring it.
Getting a PC is not necessarily the goal that's been for me, right? And among things, right? So now that I kind of have it as a prospect, right? One of the things I will say is this. In all honesty, I stand by this. Even if I get a new PC, it's not necessarily gonna be for me. Actually, I would say it's for me, right? It's gonna be as much of this for me as it is for the channel. Right? I want to provide better content, better, just a better viewing experience because I think y'all deserve it, right? Right? I thought I already added those, but it's not. But as it stands now, my computer I think is lackluster. For what I want to do, I need something but higher end, and hopefully I can get there. Because again, I think of myself as more of a I would say amongst a yapper. I would like to consider myself a bit of an educationalist on Gacha. Or I wouldn't say an educator. I don't think I'm quite qualified for that yet. I'm very experienced in many games. Gachas have been my home for quite a while. I cannot believe I'm almost dead. Actually, that's kind of confusing. But yeah, no. So Gacha has been my home for quite a while. I definitely think that amongst things, Gachas need to improve. Genshin has needed to improve for such a long time, and I'm honestly really happy that I actually finally get to see it improve after as long as it has been. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's like, hey, I feel like a proud dad who's finally gets to see his son grow up kind of thing. Because I don't think that's even the case, bro. Happening right now. Just well. Well, I guess I figured that one out.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding.
Hey there, bud. Oh, I did this puzzle with my brother the other day. Well, I almost got struck just now. If this keeps up, wait, someone's coming to help you, please. I think I might do this in another video. Primarily because, again, I do get a grand up off for the, for this. I don't really want to do, like, single pulls. I think it's kind of behavior. But, actually, hold on. How many do I have, right? Because that's what... No, that's not actually pretty close, but not Well, that's 20, that's 800, so that's 5. Four. But I got a 5 or not a 5 star. Did I get like the 4-star from this? And I got 6 pulls I can like choose then. If I get a 4-star, I think I can get a. I can get some of the fancier one, and I can get like the actual 5 pulls that I need actually for another temple. We're scavenging about, guys. Love it. I think it tells you just how close we were to that one. Oh, there we go.
General Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance ready?
I don't think they actually gave me that shit. Because I think there's a new one. Yeah, it didn't give me that shit. It had to be a new character, not one of my other fucking old ones. Damn, bro. That's so tough. Wait, we've got another one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's just a weapon. Dragon's Mane. Alright, we got it. Now look at this. Look at this precision. Look at this. Like fate itself said, you got another 10-pull. Look at that, look at that. Absolutely nothing. Oh, I thought I got more than one 4-star. No, I just got the same ones. Oh, look, I got one Primo, dude. That's crazy. Actually, just the one. That's funny as fuck. How many pulls have we actually on this now? Should have reset now, right? For Arena. No, it hasn't. I think we're like at 67 equals to that. I mean, it's not too bad. We already got like our first 4-star in like 40 pulls. So it's whatever. I already got Farina twice, as a matter of fact. I'm still kind of tripping over that, but yeah, no, that's where we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna go grind off the camera for a bit, and primarily because I also got to the bathroom. But yeah, no, thank you for joining me in this endeavor. Again, I have been wanting to talk about Genshin for a bit because I always lay off playing another game because, again, it's very difficult to just get going with a new game because. Again, you have like your standard ones, and even those ones I'm starting to get fucking tired of sometimes. Honestly, take for example, Nikkei, I rarely log in sometimes, and it's because again I log in, I do my dailies, but sometimes, man, the fucking dailies do fucking annoy the shit out of me. Dude. Like I can't stand. Like I wake up, I do my checklist, and then I look at it, and I'm like. This is fucking bullshit. And like again, you do it for like a while, right? Couple of months, and you start running insane. But again, we'll see that. I think again, I will be probably finishing up my dailies in a bit for this game. But yeah, no, I don't want to have her on low health for like a while, but you know, hopefully we can figure this out, and hopefully you'll join me. Honestly, I'm kind of, I don't want to say this, I'm proud. I'm happy where Genshin is starting to come. I do see it still has like a 3.4 score on the Google Play Store, and I think it just needs to improve further. Like an example, I need Genshin to bring back solo weapons only, right? So my brother was telling me this, and he's like, well, you can get another weapon from that banner. I'm like, the problem is, I don't care about another weapon, bro. You can get another weapon, sure. That's a theoretical stance. That's a theory. That's a big fat theory. The problem is, I have no need for the other weapon. And 90% of you guys, I hope. Well, actually, I wouldn't say 90% of you guys. I would say the majority of people, if you're summoning in a specific weapon, that means two things, right? I don't need the other one. And if it's old enough, you either already have it,
take a break after
or
all
you
that
didn't
running
want it in the
around.
first place.
Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
That aside, thank you guys for joining me. Have a great rest of your week. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're joining me for Upgrade Hell Thursday, I hopefully was actually working tomorrow. Again, have a good day, stay solid, and bye bye. And yeah, no, we'll be revisiting this because again, I need to show you guys my polls still. I got fucking Chi-Chi on video, which fucking hurts me, but it is what it is. Have a good one, stay solid, and bye bye. Oh, by the way, actually, on that note, honestly, the Not Cry music actually got me back, like, to check it out. I think the Not Cry music is actually bopping as fuck. That's all. Have a good one. Stay solid. Bye bye. If I can pause into this.